Yo, listen. Uh, this video I'm about to react to, kind of rejuvenated my blog, which I had like this like video recording blog which I have. But when I saw this little lady, Kelsey, gave like I think this is her first interview, after all the whole shenanigans of like the whole Tory Lanes making the Stallion situation, and this really just rejuvenated my interest in like putting out a video. I I might be biased, but I'm not gonna be like unreasonably biased, if that makes sense. I'm going into this biased. I'm just putting a disclaimer out there, but I'm gonna react uh reasonably and logically because I'm logical, even though I'm biased when it comes to this like, situation, because I still think it's free Tory lanes. But I am gonna be very reasonable. So Kelsey Nicole is on the Danza project. This is what I'm gonna literally react to. There's nothing much to say. All I can say is that I'm gonna straight up jump into it, and yeah, shit. Wait, hold on. I don't want to do it this way. I'll do it that way. That. Um. Wait. That. 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 All right. Wait. Still. Shit. What kind of setup is this? Mm, mm, mm. That. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. All right. Yeah. We're just gonna go for it. Fuck it. Yeah. There we go. The Danza project. Kelsey Nicole, and I'm biased, but I'm gonna be logically biased. If that makes sense. All right. Without
It's your
further
boy
ado.
Danza, just one of the many faces of the machine known as the Danza Project. Please do me a favor if you rock with us. Hit that like button, subscribe button, and turn those notifications
Do
on.
that.
We appreciate you.
Do that.
This is episode number 164.
Hello.
Now, a lot of times we've had moments that have just been absolutely incredible, right? Right? There's the moments in this that I think of, and
Oh my bad. I'm fast forwarding this shit. I want to get to the meets and grits. I want to get to the meets and grits. Let's go. Let's get to the meets and grits. Let's go. Let's get to the meets and grits.
not gonna be able to. And
Her head and
Oh fuck this. Oh shit.
Hello.
no, for real though, congratulations on your podcast. It takes a lot to pull an idea out of your head and just make it come to life. You know what I'm saying? So that's big. And
Thank you.
I did my research. I looked into y'all, and I liked what I seen.
Well, it's funny that like you do your research on these guys. How come you didn't do extra research on talking about you shooting? Oh no. Okay. All right. Let me stop. Let me
You're
stop.
not
Let me stop.
aggressive. You're not thrashing people for real. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what really made me.
And when you say not thrashing people for real, like, and this is the funny thing, like, are you saying because they're I don't know about these guys. I swear, I like them. I like them. Shit, I like them, but I only watch mostly their videos where they are, especially like the Britain Renner one. I watched the Britain Renner one. Yeah, I only watch the videos they do, which are like kind of viral, which I know it's not good. Like we have to support each other and all that, but I mean, mostly I watch like the viral videos, and that's why I'm here. You know what I mean? So I don't know what they'll be talking about. So if she's saying that, oh, you talk like maybe they spoke good on her, and that's why she's like, oh, okay, I'll go with them because it's a safe bet. They won't ask the questions which are hard hitting, and I'm hoping there will be. I'm hoping there's gonna be some hard hitting questions for her. And I hope it's gonna be balanced. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that like she has to be bashed or nothing like that. I'm just saying. I hope the questions which need to be asked are gonna be asked, and that's why I'm here.
Say yes, and it took a lot for me to do that because I don't do this type of stuff.
It's been a while.
You know how many people hit me up like
I'm sure.
Rolling Stone, like people hit me.
The fuck? Why the fuck would Rolling Stone want to talk to this liar?
They want to talk to me, but
I'm sure.
Yeah, there I said it.
Yes, and we are super grateful to have you just for that reason as well. It's like you said, it's a little bit of confirmation. You know, it's about the work that we legitimately put in because it wasn't always like this. It wasn't always this caliber of guests. You know, it's an honor to have somebody like yourself in this space in our
Nigga, stop capping, stop glazing. Just get to the shit. Get to the
I
shenanigans.
appreciate y'all.
Get to the
I'm
shenanigans.
excited to see where this goes. And yeah,
Get to the
You
shenanigans.
know what it is?
Stop,
for us?
stop,
I
stop
felt
trying to grease her
we
up.
took
She ain't nobody.
the long way. We avoided having those conversations where I don't understand how somebody could say, "Hey, come to my studio, come to my home, let's have a conversation," but then trash that person or try to like get on.
What? Excuse me, sir. If you listen, all right. Okay, I can see the tone they're trying to set, like for this podcast right here. I can see the tone they're trying to set. Of course, there's no reason for asking someone to come at your crib and trash them. But if you are asking some real situations which happened, even if it happens to not favor the person you're interviewing, it's not trashing. It's asking some real shit. So I hope they're not gonna be trying to be very lenient with their questioning. It doesn't matter who it is. It could be the president. If that nigga was getting sucked off under the desk, you have to bring that up. Or if it's like a non-thing, like, you know, this is an example I'm giving. But I'm saying it does not matter who it is. Stop trying to, like, no.
Under their skin or humiliate.
No.
right.
You know, like for what? What kind of journalism? What kind of conversation? What kind of human being?
Nigga, you run a podcast. And I'm saying, and please listen to me. I'm not trying to go. No, I'm just saying you run a fucking podcast. Like niggas, you're. I don't know about your background, but I don't think you guys are like full blown journalists. Like, this is a fucking podcast. Stop. Just stop glazing. Just jump into it.
To do that. And I understand that a lot
fuck?
of people are clout based. Right? We live in a world where more people just want to be cool than want to be real.
Exactly.
You know, and for me, I think that was the most comfortable.
Oh, okay. This nigga is on a tip. Oh, this nigga is on a dick. On a click. I mean, pause. This nigga is on a click. What the fuck? Yo, nigga, we get it. You are so excited that she came to your podcast. That's enough. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
For me coming into this space is like, you know what? I'm gonna go up there. I'm gonna turn those lights on, and I'm gonna be me. And if they like me for it, cool. If they hate me for it, cool. I don't mind when people hate me. I'm completely okay with that. That's been pretty obvious.
Yeah, I've learned that people gonna hate you regardless. Like you can be doing all the right things, and they're still gonna find something to pick apart.
Nitpick.
Yeah, so it's
Especially that.
If you are lying, yes, of course, ninjas, we're gonna pick it apart. If you're a liar, if you lied on some shit, like ninjas is gonna pick it apart, and like this is the tone which I'm setting for my reaction right now. I ain't like be like, oh yeah, all right. No. If you are a liar and we can find the lies within your answers, I'm reacting to the lies, and this is the tone.
Comment section.
oh Lord, I had to learn how to not put my head so much into the comments.
Right. Just not even look at it.
Got hacked over there.
God damn. But now that comment section, you know, the internet, I don't know, it's like And then these trolls these days, it's people that get behind the computers. And they just troll you. And I'll go look at somebody will say something crazy about me, right? And I'm typing.
What? Like you the one who pulled the trigger, or like that nigga Troy was like trying to wrestle the gun out of your hands, and then it popped, and you know what I mean? Is that what you mean? Is that what you mean by people like coming in to troll you, telling you the truth? Is that what you mean, Miss young lady, Kelsey? You know, is that what you mean? Come on.
I'm ready to talk my shit. And then I'm like, now let me go look at your page real quick. And I'm like, bitch, who the fuck are you?
Wait. This is not about like who the fuck are you? Like this is like, listen, even a gerbil under the water can comment and shit. Like it doesn't matter who it is. Like if you're lying and you are somewhat of a public figure, right, Kelsey? You are somewhat of a public figure. I'm telling you, even a gerbil under a fucking bridge can fucking comment on your shit like you're doing, or on your shenanigans you're doing, especially if it affects a black man, especially if it's like a huge story. So you have no right to tell nobody who's commenting on a situation which is fucking public. You know what I mean? Which is fucking public. You have no say or no comment on who comments on your shit, especially if they're calling you out on your bullshit. You know what I mean? Simple. These excuses, I'm not going for it. You can say, oh, look at that, these are fucking troll. No, niggas telling you like, yo, you're a fucking liar.
I wanted to take a picture, put them on my story, and be like, this bitch got the nerve to say this about me. Ain't got shit going on.
14 followers, 0 posts.
That does not matter. Listen, I've got one follower, and this video probably will get 3 views. But fucking hell, I am glad with my 3 views, and I'm glad of those 3 people who will be watching this shit. So we can look at your lies. You're the public figure. You're the one in the public eye. You know what I mean?
Nothing going on.
All you finna do is make their day. That's it.
That's it, and that's all they want.
Oh, these niggas are glazing out of the gate. I can see the tunnel they're trying to say on this interview. They are on her clit. They are literally on her nipples. They're literally sucking off her nipple, like on her nipples. They're literally like, yeah.
That's all they want.
I ain't gonna lie. I recently had somebody, she pissed me all the way off. You know, she said something about my dad. And she caught herself, you know, my dad is deceased.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. R.I.P. to her dad. Now, for me, even no matter how I go or how the people, I don't condone like I never step the boundary like to talking about family members and all that shit. So R.I.P. to her dad. I'm not gonna comment on that. And whoever commented on her dad, fuck. I mean, maybe that was your opinion, but for me, like that's not my thing on this side. So R.I.P. to that. So that one, yeah.
And so she caught herself posting his headstone. Right? I don't play about shit like that.
Yeah. Okay.
So I did my research. Oh, you got a YouTube. Let me go to your YouTube. Oh, you go to this college. Bet. Let me write your college an email and let them know that you're trying to dox my dad's grave.
Right.
As soon as I did that shit,
goodbye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Like, people gotta learn. Like, y'all gotta stop playing with people.
Yeah.
Especially when you're showcasing.
I mean, I agree. I agree with her. Like, I mean, that is so fucked up. Like, doing all that shit, like, it's unwarranted. We need to focus on the Jezebel, which is her. Don't focus on the family members. Let's just focus on the liar. You know what I mean? Yeah. People, don't do that. Focus on her. Keep it on her. You know what I mean? Let's keep it on her.
And all your business on the internet, I could find you for real if I wanted to.
For real,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's the problem with people in general. They feel like some sort of.
Oh, look at this nigga trying to be a journalist. That's the problem with the people for real. They feel like they can just come and touch you. You know what I mean?
I don't even know what they feel like. They feel like king behind that keyboard or whatever they're typing on at that time. They feel like
Nigga. Yo. All right. I mean, how else am I gonna? How else? Like, you guys are putting up this content. Like, how else are people gonna react to it? Like, so what are we gonna? Are you gonna give us a chance to come and meet you in person? How else am I meant to? Because and I'm answering for the people who always say, "Oh, behind the internet." You putting out this shit on the internet. You know people are gonna react to it. How else do you think people are gonna react to it? What? If are you gonna invite us to your house so we can come and comment in your face? Because literally, I would say what I say, like what I'm saying right now to Kelsey's face. If she invites me to her house, I'll come. I'll come. Book the flight and everything. Come see you.
I'll be untouchable for the rest of my life. And it's always the same result as soon as they see somebody. You know, oh, I was just playing.
I was just playing. Nah, we don't play like that.
Yeah. Those are the fake niggas. The fake niggas will tell you that they'll be playing. I stand on mines. I stand on 100% on most of the things I talk about here. I keep it all the way at that wow. Like, these are my actual feelings. I never care for the gram. I never try and fake the funk. What I'm saying here is literally 100% the truth, like, with me. And I stand on my shit. Like, I'll die by my shit. So, I mean, but people are different.
And you know, it's a difference between somebody who's just trolling, you know, behind a fake account, and somebody that's really doing this shit on their real.
Yeah, and that's the other thing though. I feel like people use a lot of fake accounts or banner accounts. I've been doing this for years. I add the person. I literally tag the person. I literally let you know what I'm talking about. And even with this, like, I've got this Instagram page which I post like this entertainment shit, like all this celebrity stuff. I tagged her. She watched it, and I'm pretty sure if she's the person who she says she is, I'm pretty sure she's looked at my page as well and see the videos which I upload. I always tag. I don't sneak this. I don't sneak. I've never sneaked dissed anyone in my entire life, and I took that from the inspiration or the guy who I look at or who I kind of watch the most of the interviews, like, of keeping it all the way real, which is Tupac Shakur. Never sneak this nobody. Always speaking the truth. Always saying the truth. Always, like, let you know who he's talking about. Like, there's no, like, in between. I feel like Pac is, like, we know who Pac is dissing when he's putting out a song, because he will tell you Dr. Dre, you know, that, yo, fuck Biggie, bad boy killer, you know, Diddy, like, you know, that, or like Diddy, or like, if it's whoever is beefing with, says it. And I feel like that's the best way to do it, because why sneak this someone when you can just say you? I'm talking about you. There's no reason for sneak dissing. I'm talking about you. And I've been that way since I started posting. I add everyone, and I try and make sure the person I'm not sneak dissing. There's no, like, you know what I mean?
Account. And you know, you have stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? This person was, I don't know what happened with her situation after I sent the email, but you are a nursing student, and you want to risk that by trolling me on the internet, playing with my dad's grave?
It's the fact that people
Listen, I'm
feel
totally
like,
okay, by the way, using this as a lane to get her kicked out of the school all the way. Because I am an asshole, like I said. You know what I mean?
Look, you know, and I thought about, you know, I have a big heart. So even when people do me wrong or they say things, I feel bad later. So I was like laying in bed like,
oh man, is that true though? 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 Because if you're a person who feels bad, then I mean, you must be turned all the fuck up, knowing that you put knowing that there's a nigga in jail like for 10 years and you're out here that trying to recreate your image. You know what? If anything, I'm gonna jump into like the so-called conspiracy. Like, I feel like you and Megan, you guys know what you're doing. I think you guys are trying to work this thing out where she will tell you to kind of lay low a little bit. until everything dies down. Then you guys later on you like, oh, come and do the same cahoots. You forgive each other and it's all good. Oh yeah, what's about the man? Oh, you shot me. Terry shot me. You know what I mean? Like I feel like there's more to play than what she's trying to give out at the moment. You know what I mean? I think that this is she's trying to give us some shit like she's like all innocent and shit. But I do not believe her at all.
Then I had to write. I went out the way. I called up there. I found what college she went to. They gave me the direct person to talk to, and I sent that email. But I was emotional because this is my deceased dad.
Yeah. No. That I agree with. That I agree with. People shouldn't be playing with like family, and like if you go at someone, I mean, of course, I mean, that's how I react to situation, but people are different, like, so yeah.
I don't play with that area. I don't play with nobody's kids. But when you come for
True.
me, it's like all bets are off.
Yeah.
When you do stuff like that,
Right,
you can say whatever you want about me. But when you talk about my child,
Slap.
when you talk about my
Bitch.
dad, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh.
it's off limits.
Yeah. What I was saying is like people feel like there's no real repercussions for the things that they say. Like nobody's gonna hold them accountable.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody who got an Instagram got an email attached to that motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Everybody got a link tree with
True.
your business.
True. Like I said, I am an open book. Like, I've got all them shits going. Like, and anyone you can, and like I said, like this is why I was having a fucking crisis, because I thought my shit was underground, right? And then you start receiving certain DMs, you start receiving certain emails, and you start like be like, oh shit, motherfucker. And then when you realize that motherfuckers is watching, I feel like I was the nigga watching like everyone. I feel like I'm the nigga watching everyone. And then you realize, oh shit, every motherfucker is like in your fucking shit, like in their fucking ghost account. And that's when you realize, oh shit, okay, this shit is deeper than. Yeah, you know what I mean? And that made me feel super uncomfortable. But that's a story for another day.
Your side business, your mom, dad, all these other people that you post on your page. Don't do it.
Don't do
And you
it.
giving game right now.
Don't.
I will find you.
She did not give no game. That's some generic shit. Like no game was given there. No game was given there. But I mean, I understand.
Find you.
Why you said that?
There's kids on the internet behind these pages, and they do stuff like that. I'll tell them, okay, look, I'm gonna send your page to my lawyer. They're gonna find your parent, and they're gonna tell your parent what you're doing on the internet. Oh, I'm just a kid. I've literally been through this where they have swarmed
find
my
my
business
shit.
pages, just saying crazy shit. Not just if it's a kid, I'll say something along those lines.
Yeah.
Scare they ass. I'm just a kid. I was just playing. No, I'm finna get to your mama, and I'm gonna tell them what you doing on this internet.
Play now.
Yeah, it's probably a grown ass kid too, because there's a lot of people that be trolling on the net and using these fake pages nowadays. Like, there's so many fake pages.
I don't do fake.
I used to look right, like to see who's like watching, and you see these fake pages, and I'll post something new. I'll turn over real quick and look at my girl's phone. You know what I mean? See
That's funny.
but it is a lot of people have fake accounts. You know what I mean?
True.
And a lot of people use that to be able to send messages. And I mean, we're on YouTube, so this is the part that's the worst for me because I'm a troll.
Let me find out you was trolling me.
Our comment section on YouTube, they don't got like a real like profile attached to it. So I want to do that too. I'll click it and I'm like, it says user G87HB14. I can't believe that I'm about to make you spend the next 5 hours thinking.
I want to get to the meets and grits. I want to get to the meets and grits.
Trying to get my attention.
I want to get to the meets and grits. I apologize if I'm fast forwarding. I want to get to the meets and grits.
Appreciate you.
You heard?
Loser.
But Kelsey, what I want to start this
There we go.
Conversation off with, even though we started the conversation off, right, is let the people know who you are. You know what I mean? Where you're from. Like,
Just
let them see who you are. Because a lot of people have opinions, but the truth is none of us truly know what the media can't tell us who you are.
Right.
Only you could tell us who you are.
Yeah, and that's true. And there's only
Who you
so
are.
much I've also had to learn. Like, I'm a very private person, so it's only so much people know about me. They just form this speculation based off of what is out there already, or maybe how I responded to something. So I feel like they misunderstand who I am.
Nope.
I just haven't
Maybe not.
into
Maybe not.
me exactly. But I mean, I'm a small town girl. I come from Victoria, Texas. I don't know if y'all are familiar with that, but
I'm not.
exactly, it's over there.
Right.
Stone Cold Steve Austin. He's from
Okay,
there.
okay.
Yeah, so hold on.
Victoria.
Victoria got some history. Bonnie and Clyde, they made their stop on their little run.
Ran through
They stole a car there, and we had it's like a historic restaurant, and they stopped there and they had dinner and went on about their way. So like, put some respect on Victoria. No,
okay.
but I'm a small town girl. Selfless. I would literally give you the shirt off my back.
Liar, 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 liar. Because how come you couldn't just tell the truth and said like you should, or you try to shoot like a mag? I mean, like, we're lying. I have no proof, and I have no proof. Like, trust me, I have no proof of all this shit I'm saying. Like I said, I'm biased as fuck, but I do not believe that Tory not Tory shit, but Tory Lanez shot the lady. I think she did. We are not gonna allow it to spin the narrative. I am not gonna allow it to spin like a narrative right here. So I'm just calling cap. You wouldn't give the shit someone's or whatever that saying is.
I'm a mother, very family oriented person.
Shout out to your kids.
And I mean, I'm a hustler as well.
Hello.
Okay, yeah. You're a hustler. Yeah, you hustled your way out of jail. I mean, that's like the biggest hustle out there. So shout out to you. You hustled your way out of jail. You shot at Mag. Tory kind of like was trying to wrestle the gun out of your hands. You know what I mean?
So, I mean, I'm Kelsey.
What was it like growing up?
Let's say I'm working on a research paper about the future of renewable energy, and I come across a study with findings I want to.
Growing up, I mean,
Bitches be smoking a hookah like it's nothing.
we had, first of all, I come from a home of,
Yeah.
exactly,
And
and so to my sisters.
I'm really not here to listen about her life story. I'm sorry to say. I really am not here to listen about her life story. I'm here to hear about the shenanigans. I'm here to react about the Megan Thee Stallion situation. Her life story, maybe someone else might be very happy to listen to it, but
Yeah, not because we
But-
showering with cold water.
dear old German here is here for the shenanigans. You know what I mean? That's why I'm fast forwarding this shit. So please bear in mind. If you are here to watch the interview, go and watch it for yourselves. But
Honestly,
I'm here for the
people not
shenanigans. You know?
How did you make?
My dad,
Nigga, what the fuck?
these legends in the street, pretty much continued his legacy.
We don't care.
I'd probably say, I don't know. I'm sure
I promise you, Kelsey.
For him being
We don't
in
care.
the same room.
I promise you, Kelsey. We don't care.
all the knowledge that's out there and the information that's out there now about what it does to the
To the
children.
household and to
not-
the child. Sure,
promise you, we don't care.
That's right. How would that had affected me? But I don't know. I don't know if I could be like a different person if I had him there every day.
So who do you credit for who you've become today?
Where's the shenanigans part? Where's the shenanigans part?
Because I don't know what I'm gonna do right now. Like he was in a space where like, who do I call? Right? Like this is the person I want to speak to. And it killed me because I'm thinking like, I'm so busy doing as I should when she was also okay without my mother. Do you have
I'm sorry, guys. I am so sorry. I apologize. This is like like how the butter says. I promise you, we don't care. We don't care what Kelsey has to say unless she says free Terry. We don't care. Unfortunately, sorry.
I make sure I talk to my mom every day. I
Oh
talk to her
shit.
every day.
Okay. All right.
You're
Shit. Oh shit. Okay. All right. not to sound like a fucking. Oh shit. I haven't listened while she's crying, but not to sound like a negative Nancy here or like an asshole. But if it's something to do with anything with the family and the parents, I apologize. I really truly apologize. Like I said, I'm not a dickhead. I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to bundle her life and her family life and her life and her personal life. So if this is about a family, I'm very sensitive to that. I apologize with whatever she's crying with, like if it's like something to do with the family. So I'm just putting the disclaimer out there.
Whoever you still have, but I think I was still young. Oh, that and
Listen, every Sunday, you can't call me. I know you're busy, but
going through in front of everything she doesn't know, you know. So yeah, now I have times where I'm like, damn, I wish I could call him. People,
So I know exactly how you feel.
we had a person in Victoria. He was a celebrity out there, you know. Or
In your eyes, Superman can't die, right? So
right.
when Superman does die, that shit fuck you up.
Yeah.
He's getting that little ass whipped.
My father do, or what would he say? And
Who?
Was gonna be able to say, but this is who Daddy was. Daddy's kind of
Died. So he's definitely. I always
Like I said, I can hear what what they're talking about. It's like about her, like I think her dad passing away, which is like I said, I am very highly sensitive to those subjects, so I'm very wary. I'm acknowledging, that part of it, but we move, like,
the like and pretty damn disgusting. So make sure you get this dreams. Like, what did you aspire to be?
What the fuck?
honestly, I didn't. I had dreams.
Nobody but a better version of myself at that young.
Oh my gosh, these niggas was waffling for hours. They were waffling for hours like before they got into the meets and greets.
More like prone to be fucked up a little bit.
They are waffling on.
No, but I'm great.
They are waffling on talking about Nathan. You're talking about Nathan.
That I wasn't speaking from a place of anger. You know what I'm saying? That I wasn't, I'm able to articulate myself well enough and not allow the drama or that stuff, just overshadow like how I truly feel, I think that's very important. I didn't want to take an interview or sit down with anybody until
because you were capping. Because you were lying. Why would you want to take an interview when you're capping? I mean, come on. It's like you have to realize, like, we all have to realize that she wasn't taking no interviews because she has to get her story straight. I don't know if they are in cahoots with Megan Thee Stallion, which I feel like they are. So her team and Megan's team are still in cahoots. But then again, that's just me though. But I feel like she wanted to get all her story straight before she came out and done an interview, and she was working out which was the perfect place for her, which would allow her to say some bullshit and they wouldn't question a lot of it. The best interview would have been DJ Academics, but no, he shouldn't go there because that nigga would ask you some real shit. Once that nigga gets with you, he will ask you some real shit. And it's all respect, right? But I mean, we're trying to deal with reality here. Not like, which place is gonna like allow me to say certain shit or try and spin a narrative. No, we want the real. We want the real unbiased, like, This place was the perfect place for them because for her to go, because these niggas are up and coming, and for them they're gaining. You know what I mean? For these guys, the Danza project, and shout out to these guys. No, you know what? This is nothing to do with them. Like the way I'm reacting, it's just I'm just kind of like trying to say, for them they have something to gain, and she can say whatever she wants. You know what I mean? And they'll allow it to go on. You know what I mean? They wouldn't question her. That's what I'm trying to say. So it's a gain for both of them. That's why she took this specific interview.
I was past that part, and
Smart.
yeah, and I had earlier this year I was like, you know what, I think this is the year that I want to open up more, let people into my life a little bit, and maybe hope this will help them understand me more. Maybe I'm relate, maybe my story will help somebody else.
Well, how you gonna help someone lie? Um, I feel like people have figured out how to lie. Especially, I don't like using these words. Harsh. They know how to lie. They know how to spin a story or to like do what you did. You know what I mean? Say what happened. Say what happened. Talk about it. If you want to help the kids out there.
So, and I think it's also part of like the healing process. Maybe
Healing from what? You're the one who shot. You didn't get shot at. You're the one who was pulling the trigger. What are you trying to heal from? Sending a nigga to jail? Does that require healing? Or you're trying to scrape off the guilty conscience part of it? Is that the healing process you're talking about? Trying to scrape off. I'm pretty sure the money is good for. I'm not saying got paid. Hey. I'm not a conspiracy theory. I'm not saying I'm not saying she's got some money and and I'm not saying they still talk. Oh, her people and Megan Thee Stallion's people still talk. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying. Hey, who knows? I might be wrong though.
You can't. When we listen,
I might be wrong. Kelsey's people and Megan Thee Stallion's people are in talking, and Kelsey and Megan Thee Stallion are not as uncool as people think. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Peep game. Kelsey and Megan Thee Stallion, who are soon to be reunited in the upcoming. I'd say, hey, give it time. Watch the space.
listen to music, how many musicians do you hear that you're like, this music is absolutely terrible, right? but they still get 2.5 million listens a month because they are able to reach through to somebody.
Right.
There's always somebody that's going through the same thing you're going.
No.
There's so many people that, they'll sit there. There's so many people that'll sit there and troll you, but there's so many. How did you do it?
Right.
How did you still find a way to navigate through
all of it?
Stay college with
yeah.
her, and that's how the two of you became friends, correct?
Right.
So how did that go about?
I want to say 2013, 2014. Sorry, I'm not good with the timeline and things of that.
Of course, she's not good with the timelines. I mean, come on. We all saw what happened during the trial. You're not good with the timelines. You're not good with remembering you shooting niggas, your best friends. You know what I mean? She's not good with nothing. She's not good with Nathan. And by the way, I'm going for the worst reaction ever in history. That's what I'm going for. Like I said, this will probably get 13, 12 views for the most part. I'm going for the worst reaction in time because I'm going to be saying how I feel 100%. I'm fast forwarding shit without editing it. I'm doing all the wrong things. Like the only thing which I got going, which I kind of put an effort in, is the banner, or is the what do you call it? What you might call it? What you call it? That thing. I forget. But anyway, yeah.
A summer program at Prairie View, and it was only so many people who got selected to be in this program. And
Bad.
So we met there. We met at college during the summer. I had this crazy bright red hair, and I honestly was a tomboy. You catch me in the gym hooping with the boys.
Oh, come to find out, maybe she might be. Maybe her and Megan Thee Stallion were fucking. Come to find out, maybe Megan Thee Stallion and thing we're doing some lesbianic shit. Maybe they were doing some lesbianic shit. Yo, that could bring a whole new dynamic to the story. Maybe Kelsey and Megan Thee Stallion are fucking. This is how I'm willing to jump off the deep end when it comes to this. I am literally jumping off the deep end, and I'm fully highly aware of it, and I'm fully going with it. Maybe Megan Thee Stallion and Kelsey were fucking lesbianic. You know what I mean? Oh, that'll bring a whole new dynamic to this story, right?
You know what I'm saying? Working out. So it's crazy how we both came together because
she was like Kobe.
You know what I'm saying? I was a to myself type of person, so it's crazy how we even gravitated towards each other because we was two totally different types. Yeah, like she's always been who she, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The wild. Like,
I would have thought she would have been like the center.
Nah, she was she was a party girl. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy how we gravitated towards, to each other. But we definitely met in college at Prairie View. One night she had invited me to a kickback. And
do I really need to listen to this? Do I really need to listen to this? No. I want. Give us the meets and grits.
At that time,
I want the meets and grits. I want the meets and grits. I want the meets and grits. I want the meets and grits.
After the whole semester, I ended up going my separate way.
I don't give a fuck. Honestly, we don't care. We really don't care. We really don't give two fucks.
She did speak.
We don't give two fucks.
At all. She complete that album for him. So I had to go hawk down every session, find out every producer he worked with.
Who?
I had to find somebody to help me get graphics and stuff like that for his album.
Sounds like you were the A&R of that project.
Yeah. And I am. And even then, I didn't know what an A&R was. I'm just doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I put the album out. I was in the streets selling them, like literally CDs, pushing them in the streets, getting his content together, rolling it out, and that's how the journey of Kelsey and my business, Hand Management, started. Before he passed away, he sent me a message and was like, "Hey, Slim Thug needs models for his music video." You know what I'm saying? So I think that's one of the things I looked back into, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna do what he wanted me to do. He wanted me to be in the scene. So I then started being in music videos for these artists. I'm not really an in front of the camera type of person, but it was good money for me. So and a good look. So I ended up, my girls would hit me up, Kelsey, because I was always on a set. So girls would hit me up like, Kelsey, how do I do that? How do I do this? I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start a casting agency, and that's how that started.
Okay. All right.
So you really, I can only imagine your father had to look down, and he's got to be incredibly proud of being able to finish that project.
Yeah, man. Man. Shout out. That's some good shit. Good shit.
We go around the term best friend, loose. I mean, best friend.
Yeah, she was my best friend. She seen me as the same. But people do throw that best friend term around loosely. Yeah. You'll meet somebody and then be their best friend the next day, but it's all for a look. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's gonna be on that. What's up, twin?
Yeah, I'm like, nah, I'm not loosely throwing no best.
We skip best friends
and went to twins. Nah, I'm not loosely throwing that term around because that.
Yeah. Cause I mean, when you're fucking Tori, I'm pretty sure you were telling him that. I'm pretty sure you're telling that ninja that he was your best friend. You know what I mean? So I would say maybe he was using that term loosely as well, cause you threw that ninja under the bus. You took your side. You picked sides. I think it seemed like the time you picked sides was like at the last minute because I think Mr. Tory Lanez got blindsided. You know what I mean? I don't know. This is just me just rambling on, but yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nah. But I felt like she was my best friend at that time.
Yeah.
Body like that. Nah. I'm scared to even make friends now. So I don't know when's the next.
Hey! I'm pretty sure the friends are the ones scared of making friends with you. I'm pretty sure they look at you and like, oh shit! Like if you make friends with this lady right here, straight jail. I'm surprised you've got a ninja like who's married you. How's that ninja not like sleeping with her? He's one eye open. That ninja's gonna wake up and be in straight in jail for no apparent reason. They will say he shot you or some shit. I don't know.
I'm gonna have a best friend. I don't know about all that. They scare me now.
Oh yeah. Well, speak.
Rock Nation brunch.
Okay.
Yeah, that's at an industry event. The Rock Nation brunch.
There you go. She met her at an industry event. Oh wait, did they say that? Wait, hold on. What did she say? No. Oh, okay. I got it. Here we go. We are getting to the meets and greets. People. Here we go.
I met him at an industry event. The Rock Nation brunch.
That Black Illuminati party. The one which is run by Mr. Gazy. You know what I mean? The Black Illuminati party, which is run by Mr. Gazy. Who I feel by the way, shit, I am way too 10 on this video. Who I feel by the way is the next up. He's next up after P. Diddy. It is Jay-Z coming next. Watch this space. Believe what I'm saying. Trust me on this seat. Jay-Z is next after P. Diddy. And I know people love to say that, oh, why is it that you just wanna when a black man is so successful, other black men trying to tell nigga, if you're doing some foul shit, how can I not say it? And I react to like hip hop shit. Like I know I'm going off grid here, but how am I not meant to react to a nigga doing some foul shit? It doesn't matter if you're black, white, Asian, Mexican, Haitian, Zimbabwean. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter to me. If you're doing some foul shit, I will call it out. Like Epstein, that nigga, I call that shit out as well. It does not matter what race. It's about your fucking morals and like your fucking shit, how you moving as a human being. For me, it's human being nature. I call out the human being, the morals. Like, I always say life is a balance because life is definitely a balance. But some niggas want to propel the balance to their side, which is like the evil side. And I don't go for that. I go for fucking right, like, you know what I mean? Like the balance, like some we're all human. Can we all help each other out? Like, not take advantage of each other. So if I say fuck Diddy, like, you know what I mean, I'll be saying that with my chest because that nigga has been known to do some heinous shit. You know what I mean? And like I said, watch the space. Even this Rock Nation branch, the owner or the person who runs it, I'm saying watch the space. He's next up. He's next up. Watch the space. Jay-Z's next up.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where we met. Yeah, shit.
Yeah, so that's where Kelsey met Tory Lanez at a party, Rock Nation. You know what I mean? Let's hear if she elaborates.
What was that like? You got this 5'2" guy walking up to you.
Honestly, like I don't have.
She's about, you know, this is what women do. Like right now, she's trying to act like, oh, honestly, I really wasn't very like impressed at that moment. Like she's about to cap her ass off. But you know when that little short nigga Tory Lanez walked up to her pussy was melting. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? She knows that when that little short ninja was walking towards her, talking to her, she literally was like sucking, like the drawers were socked. But let's hear what she has to say and watch how she frames the situation. This is why I talk about narratives. Let's hear what she has to say. I haven't watched this interview, but I'm very interested in if she's gonna keep it all the way real, because you wouldn't fuck a nigga you don't like. You wouldn't fuck with a nigga you don't like. You know what I mean? So let's hear what she has to say.
Then obviously the infamous night, I don't have nothing bad to say about him. You know, the encounters we did have, he had good energy.
Okay.
He was happy. He was cool. I ain't got nothing bad to say about him outside of all that.
Like her whole body language kind of changed. Look at her, like she kind of she's twitching. She's twitching like you know what I mean. The lies want to come out, but she has to keep up with the appearances of like what was allowed, like what's set in stone now, like what she has to do. But she's twitching. You can see when she talks about the Tory Lanez situation. She's twitching. Watch body language.
Hair or anything?
You know what's crazy? Y'all know what's crazy? I didn't even know about the hair part.
Really?
Until after everything. until after that night, and you start seeing people spin that picture in the media, and I'm like, what the fuck? Is that for real?
I'll be around this nigga.
I never knew like that was a thing. Like that, you know. I
Yeah,
didn't
it was.
know about all
You
that.
know, I always been a fan of Tory's music, and that's one of those things that like when people said that, I just was like, yeah, you're right. You know what I mean? Like, what's up with your man's hair? I'm like,
Yo, so your niggas are literally telling me that you are sitting with this lioness whore, apparently, allegedly, you know, all the business, and then you want to talk about another nigga's haircut. Instead of asking the hard-hitting questions, you're literally sitting there saying, well, we heard about his hair. I fuck with you, the Danza project. I fuck with you a whole lot. You gave me my first million views on my thing with the post about you guys. Gave me a fucking million views on my Daily Happenings page. But your ninjas, like, come on, stop the glazing. Be real podcasters. Ask some real shit.
Yeah, nah.
There's definitely something going on with that.
That's crazy. You can't take that away. He got great music. But,
So how did he get Kelsey?
how did he get Kelsey?
How did he get Kelsey? Yeah, let's listen to it. How did a talented individual who's got multi-platinum records get this lady who's not known, who's a lady who's trying to come up in the industry, who's Megan Thee Stallion's friend at the time? How on earth did Tory Lanez get this lady, the one who's trying to come up in the industry, and she knows Tory Lanez is a fucking star? I mean, let's hear how she explains it. I mean, come on, what's the magic? What's the magic there?
You know, out of respect for y'all know I'm in a relationship, and that was.
Out of respect, because I'm in a relationship right now. I mean, come on. I just said, like, multi-talented guy walks up to you who's got platinum records. You are like, who's in the industry you're trying to crack into. You are just literally the friend of a superstar, and you want to make your way. And then this young short ninja sees you. Maybe you might have a fat ass. I haven't looked at your ass, Kelsey. Maybe you might have a fat ass, and this ninja is like maybe Tory Lanez is the height of your ass. He sees that booty. I mean, come on. And you know it's Tory Lanez. You're trying to come up. How the fuck did Tory Lanez get you? Oh my God, it's a fucking mystery. Shut the fuck up.
Years ago, I don't even want to elaborate on that.
Okay. I was just wondering if he like sang to her or something, you know?
Nah.
But so obviously there's so much that went on with that I would imagine betrayal.
Next.
Working for your money and let your money work.
The friendship ended? Is that
What's crazy is it's still so unclear to me how we got here. You know what I'm saying?
Unclear? What the unclear? Lady, are you saying that this is unclear to you how you got here? Are you telling me you don't know because the jealousy, the Kylie Jenners, you don't know how you got here? Seriously, lady?
Especially when you consider somebody your best friend, call them your sister.
I'm telling you, Megan Thee Stallion and Kelsey are going to be friends, if not by the end of this year. I guarantee you these ninjas are gonna be reunited. There's something fishy going on in the background. I'm telling you, I can't pinpoint what it is. I'm gonna work like I always do. I'm gonna try and find out, like link the dots like I always do. But I guarantee you, these ninjas is gonna be talking, or they are talking already, and they're gonna be friends at some point, either this year or next year. Guaranteed. Something is not adding up.
With them every day. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
I would like to say no, the whole situation of her doing whatever behind my back, that is not why.
Cap. She's capping her ass off. She's capping her ass off. She's lying. Straight up lying.
We fell out. It's so unclear to me why we fell
She's lying, people. She's straight up lying.
out. I'm a type of person that likes to communicate things. Some people.
For someone who likes to communicate things, you took your time, like trying to tell us like who fucking shot Tory Lanez. So that's another lie. You don't like to communicate things, because if you like to communicate things, you would have told us that you shot your friend because she was fucking your so-called man at the time. You know what I mean?
Don't like to communicate.
It's a task for
Lie.
But you would think when you have this, when you're close to this person and this person is supposed to be, you know.
Why does it seem like she's begging like for Megan Thee Stallion to talk to her, like publicly? You know what I mean? This is what makes me feel like that there are people are talking behind the scenes, but Kelsey seems like she all right, okay. All right, peep this. This is I'm not saying this is the truth, but what if Megan Thee Stallion's people behind the scenes are talking to Kelsey's people behind the scenes, and they're trying to and they spoke already, and they walk out, like they worked it out, like, so, oh yeah, let's put this ninja in jail. They threw that ninja out of the jail for 10 years. All right, but Kelsey still is hurt because she still wants to try and talk to Megan Thee Stallion, because she still wants those little she still wants, like, or maybe that's what she said. She's like, oh, if I do this for you, like, okay, we cool, like me and Meg are cool, right? And then now she comes to find out maybe Meg wasn't cool with her, or maybe Meg doesn't want to have anything to do with it. And then she's realizing, oh shit, I thought me and Meg were gonna be cool after I done your job. After I said we're gonna align our stories, and after we said we're gonna put this nigga in jail, and you know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just saying.
Like your best friend, your family, your
Cause she seems like she's feeling for that Meg Thee Stallion relationship, which I find so weird.
Talk about these things, and agree to disagree. You don't even have to. If you know, people grow, and everybody has a season. So if that was just the end of our season, I feel like we should have been able to just have that conversation, and it would have been fine.
What conversation? Are you talking about conversation with Megan Thee Stallion where you tell her that, listen, I worked it out with your people. I came into conclusion like, okay, well, let's put this nigga under the jail. You know what I mean? But let's now talk, you and me, and let me tell you why I shot at you. I feel like she's trying to say that she wants to talk to Megan Thee Stallion now after they've established everything. They've got rid of, or they've got the person who didn't do nothing in jail. They worked on that together, and now she wants to tell Megan Thee Stallion why she shot at her. You know what I mean? Trying to reason with her. Hey, listen, Meg, I did this to you. I shot all them bullets like towards your legs, and them fragrance hit your leg because of this and this. But hopefully you understand because I helped you out to get rid of this ninja. You know what I mean? It seems like this is what this lady's trying to say. This is what I'm getting from all this.
You have to end in, chaos or can't move on with peace.
It seems like she's feeling the raw end of the stick because she fulfilled her part of the bargain, and she feels like she's not getting the raw end of the deal because Megan is getting all the victim sympathy, and I feel like Kelsey wants all that she as well because I feel like she still wants to she still wants to for people to say, oh, all right, yeah, it was Tory Lanez, and then you know what I mean. It feels like she's feeling fucked up by Megan Thee Stallion, but that's that's the side you chose, Kelsey. It seems like this is the side you chose. You have to simmer in it. You have to simmer in your lies, simmer in the bullshit. You know what I mean? I might be rambling on, but I know what I'm saying.
I'm the type of person that likes to move on with peace. Yeah. I don't know if it's a thing where people feel like they don't like to face the reality of things.
It's easy.
Is it
easier
easier
not to face the music and actually
talk about what
talking about yourself? Are you Chelsea? Kelsey?
The problems or what's wrong.
It's easier to do that. Let's just pretend like everything. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm.
I was a chicken shit. Like I backed out of it every time. No, and then
how do you go through something like this with somebody, with your best friend, your sister, and you just push them out so easily? I don't know. I'm a different type of person, I guess.
Oh. Here we go again. This is what I was talking about. Like how she's begging Megan Thee Stallion to be friends with her again because I feel like this is what was like I said, I feel like her people and Megan Thee Stallion's people were talking. And I feel like she felt like after she done the deed for Megan Thee Stallion, if she aligned with Megan Thee Stallion, then they would get back together so they could talk. But I think she got fucked over. And now she's thinking, oh shit, I done all this shit for you, but yet you don't want to communicate with me anymore. You don't really want to give me any time of day. But I feel like Megan's Thee Stallion's people was like, yo, don't fuck with that bitch. She's a dumb hoe. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I hope people are understanding what I'm trying to say. I feel like Chelsea chose sides. Whereas Tory Lanez wanted to keep it all the way real and like didn't want to snitch on people, and then he got blindsided. And I feel like Chelsea chose the other side at the last minute, and I think Tory Lanez felt like Chelsea was gonna be on his side. This is exactly what's going on. She is the shooter, but she's the shooter who had the side choice, if that makes sense. She's the shooter who had these two celebrities who were offering her different amenities or gifts. On the other side, this one is offering you like, oh yeah, we can do this for your career and this. On the other hand, Tory Lanez is like, yo, like, you know what I mean? Like maybe money, maybe some, I don't know, but it seems like she's the shooter who had like all the leverage in the world. The shooter had the leverage for public perception, for everything. You know what I mean? And this is why I say I don't trust this hoe. And I feel like she's so annoyed with Megan Thee Stallion right now because I think Megan is not now because Tory Lanez is in jail. There's no reason for her to be communicating with Kelsey at the moment. Like, you know what I mean? And I feel like Kelsey's feeling slighted because she chose the Meg side. You know what I mean? I might be rambling on. I might be just blubbering. But listen, I am good at piecing things together, and this is what I'm piecing at this very moment. You know what I mean? So.
Right.
So much was going on at that time.
Right.
Like, I'm sure everything kind of just.
It was fast. Believe it or not, that was my last time ever seeing her.
Really?
And it's crazy. How do you go through something like this with somebody, with your best friend, your sister, and you just push them out? So
I just explained everything. I feel like I am correct. I feel I'm super correct. Tory Lanez had no chance. I feel like Tory Lanez should have snitched on this hoe. Tory Lanez, you should have snitched on this bitch. I swear down, she like her loyalties were all fucked up. You should Tory Lanez, you should have dropped all the street, like if you're a street or whatever the street dude, you should have dropped all the street dude, snitch on this hoe.
Easily. I don't know, I'm a different type of person.
Fuck you.
You really are. Because in front of the world, she went out and it's clear now, right, that she went out and lied in front of the world, said I was never with him and stuff like that. And you weren't the type of person that went out screaming to the media that said, yes, you were. You just stayed chill. You stayed yourself throughout all that.
Look at her. Because now she has to kind of balance the situation because he just asked her about if Meg lied. Let's hear if she's going to call out Megan Thee Stallion for being a liar. Let's hear because Meg did fuck Tory Lanez. So is she gonna call out her friend? If she does, then all right.
Yeah, and it wasn't an easy thing to do because there were so many times I wanted to go off, clear my name, defend my name, up against these lies, but they say like people who run to tell their story first, they do it because they're scared of like
Cap.
The truth, you telling your truth. Yeah. So they gotta paint this picture of you
Cap.
and make people believe you're this bad person
Cap.
before you can do it to them. You know what I'm saying?
Cap.
My intention is never to like paint somebody as a bad person. But my story unfortunately has to reveal these people's character.
Can you reveal yourself like for shooting a nigga? It seems like she wants to reveal other people's characters. Can you reveal yourself like to be the one who pulled the trigger and nigga was trying to stop you from doing it? She won't do that.
And I don't think they want that. You don't want me to tell my side of the story.
And listen to me. If you listen to how she's saying it, this is not directed to anyone else but Megan Thee Stallion's team. She's trying to say, you don't want me to come out and say, me and your team were in talks. Because I think she misses Megan Thee Stallion. She wants to talk to Megan Thee Stallion. I think she feels like, you know what, that connection they all had, it might still be there. You know what I mean? She chose the side. She chose Megan Thee Stallion's side. You know what I mean? And this is what she's doing. I feel like she's just kinda slightly talking to Megan Thee Stallion's team. Like, yo, make sure you get me in contact with him. And this is what I'm saying. Let's give it a couple of months. I feel like, or even next year. I feel like these niggas will be together or they'll be back together. We'll see Kelsey and Megan Thee Stallion again. Watch the space. Because she chose a side and now she's trying to press them to say, if you don't get me in contact with this 6'5" lady, I am going to start saying some shit. You know?
Because it's going to reveal like things about you that is just like not right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah.
So doesn't it bother you when I did see the clip where she's like, "Oh, you better speak up or you better say anything." Like
the one recently.
Yeah. It's like you don't want me to speak up, but I feel that with the time. That
okay, great question. I'll give them that.
She knows that you are the type of individual.
Exactly. I don't like.
She uses that to her advantage.
To her advantage.
She's a big girl. She's probably always looking down on people.
Why the fuck did this nigga just give her an answer? He literally asked the question, why the fuck do you give... That bitch was looking lost as fuck. Because she didn't know what to say. Because what you asked was like a straight question, which she would have struggled to answer because she's a fucking liar. Why the fuck do you give it the same, like the fucking answer in the plate? And then you see when you give the answer, what her face lit up. Exactly. Fucking hell, man. These guys.
I totally agree with that. Not the big girl part, not the big girl part. The part about she knows my true character, so she knows like.
See. I'm telling you, all this bitch wants is to be around Megan Thee Stallion again. I'm telling you, all this whole wants is to be around Megan Thee Stallion. I'm telling you, I know. Like I said, they must have been scissoring. Like I'm telling you, I'm bringing another dynamic to this. Either they must have been scissoring, or she really just wants to be around Megan Thee Stallion. I don't know. I don't know. They must have been way too close. Like I think they were so close to the point where she knows she fucked up, and she knows she fucked up like shooting at a friend, and then she tried to make it up like by putting another ninja in jail, and now she's hoping Megan can forgive her and like bring her back in the team. You know what I mean? This is exactly what's going on. This is like yo. There's nothing else going on. This is exactly what's going on in my head.
Like, even though yes, if it comes down to it, whatever, I'm gonna handle my business.
Yeah.
I don't go out and seek drama. I'm not a confrontational person, but if it has to be that, then that's what it is. But I would prefer to not have to go there. You know what I'm saying? And these are things that.
The infamous night, the night that you actually found out about the betrayal.
It's crazy. Yeah, it is. It is. To my knowledge, shit. Other than that, like shit, she was 100. Yeah. To my knowledge. So yeah, it did end up coming out that night that she had been betraying me or whatever, and of course it's like, damn, why it had to come out like this? Like we should be able to. You should be able to come to me and say this. That way we can laugh in these niggas' faces.
That right there says everything. That right there tells me who this chick is. So we can laugh at these niggas' faces. That right there tells me who this chick is. I don't want to say bitch because I mean shout out to the ladies. This chick. It shows me who this chick is. Of course, you're friends. Of course, like you know what I mean. Like, but that right there says it specifically. Says it specifically on who this chick is. She's saying that when she found out, she's like, "Oh shit! Like, damn! Like, I thought we would have been laughing at this nigga." And I feel like Megan wasn't moving. If anything, Megan is the person who wasn't moving towards like her shit. Like because Megan was moving like, "Yo, I'm the star. Let me fuck Tory Lanez." And this chick is thinking like, oh, girl card. And then this is what she's butt had. And when they get in the car, they argue, you know, like friends do. And with alcohol involved, she gets pissed off. They car stops. She gets a gun. She tries and, you know, pop Megan Thee Stallion. Tory Lanez is like, oh, what the fuck? Like, not over me. Trying to drop the gun. The gun goes off. And then... You know what I mean? They collaborate in taking down the black man because the story has become so big. You know what I mean? Rock Nation steps in. You know what I mean? And this is the aftermath.
Not these niggas laughing at us.
Supposed to be on the same team.
Right, exactly. And so, but for me, it's never about like, I'm not fixing to fall out with nobody behind no guy. Yeah. That's like the last thing.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? But of course, there are principles. And of course, when you are this tight with somebody, we should never have to do that to each other.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I did find out that night. Yeah.
Now the pain that had to cause in your life, and you've mentioned it earlier, being able to trust again. Like we got into it, right? This is your best friend. Now you're out in the world, and it's like, okay, well, this person wants to be your friend. They're trying to, like, you could see yourself, you know, it might be 5 years down the line where I find out that you're not this person. How tough has that been for you in your life, letting people in?
Honestly, since that night, I've isolated myself completely. I don't know if I've isolated myself. You know, sometimes you can self-sabotage, right?
Yep.
If you stay in isolation too long. I've completely isolated myself and took myself out of environments that I normally would be in because I don't trust and because of the fear of.
So I feel like people shouldn't be trusting you. You isolating yourself is like literally Nathan to nobody. Nobody gives two fucks. You can isolate yourself as much as you want. But you put a black man in jail. Let's discuss that. It seems like you are more regretful that you are not friends with Megan Thee Stallion. And this is what's making me question, why the fuck did you not talk?
The betrayal. It put me in a very dark space. And a lot of people don't know that because I guess if you don't share it on social media, it don't happen. Or if you don't express it on social media, you're not going through nothing. If I post a picture tomorrow smiling, they just think, oh, how Kelsey's just so happy. How are you happy through all of this?
So careless.
But you don't know, like, behind closed doors, I really go through shit. So, I definitely have a fear of meeting new people, letting people into my space because I don't know, which I have. But that shit is the devil.
Because did you say Megan is the devil?
That shit is the devil.
Wait, what? Who's the devil?
And I say that because I've definitely been inside.
Has that affected your drinking too?
The drinking, I don't.
Because
that night affected my drinking. Right. And I say that because I learned that shit is the devil.
This is the best thing she could ever said, and this shows you that this chick was so fucked up that she acted in a way where she would have never acted because she was super drunk. And this right here just proves everything. She said the best thing she could ever said. That she's the devil because it brought that devil in her. Like she had to shoot at her friend because she was so fucking pissed off because her friend was fucking her friend, you know what I mean? Or her so-called boyfriend at the moment. You know what I mean? So I feel like, that's what happens when you go through like this drink withdrawals. Like a major situation has to happen for you to like kind of accept that, oh shit, now I need to slow down. And I feel like for her, it was her realizing that she shot at her friend who she fucking grinded out with, or like they were close, like, and because of a ninja. And now this confirms that definitely she's the nigga who shot it. Toilet lens. Megan Thee Stallion. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm biased.
I'm for real, like.
Damn.
I'm
serious. I mean, if you know how to, there was a time where we was turning up. Right. Y'all knew us as the hot girls, drive the boat.
Oh yeah, drive the boat.
We was pushing that. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to a point where alcohol, takes over and you become a different.
And this is why I say you can clearly know that she was so fucked up that night that it's making her question her own like stance on like driving the boat and stuff like that. You can clearly tell that I think it was a huge factor. I think she was so fucked up that she done that shit. She did that shit and she knows she done it because she was super drunk. And that's why she's not trying to advocate, oh, don't drink too much. You know what I mean?
One person, it's time to let that shit go. Everybody's lives that night changed.
Of course.
Changed. So I don't even understand.
Because of you, lady.
Have a taste for that.
Have a taste for it. Want to get drunk. Any of that.
Because of you, lady.
That's what you said makes sense. Really like this.
Right. I think it was my birthday. My birthday was a month after that incident. And maybe one more time. And I'm like, nah, this can't keep happening. You know what I'm saying?
Not the same.
You get so drunk you turn into this different person. You wake up the next day, you don't know what the.
Oh, she's telling us what she done. Hey, she got drunk and she turned into a different person and she shot Meg the Stallion. Exactly. Point blank and shoot like right there. That's what happened. She got upset that Tory fucked Megan Thee Stallion and she didn't know, and then she wanted to shoot her friend. That's the answer right there. And she was drunk and she couldn't control herself. She just said it. Confirmed.
Yeah, nah. I can't. I'm good on. I'm good on.
Oh shit!
When you think
I
about
cracked myself.
the two individuals, Tory and Megan, I would imagine, by the way you carry yourself, you don't even want the worst for them. You probably genuinely want the best for them.
Yeah.
Okay, this answer is gonna be interesting. What she's gonna try and lean towards Megan Thee Stallion because she knows, like I said, I feel like Kelsey wants to be like I said, there was a deal done there. Like she still wants to be around Megan Thee Stallion, and you can tell. And like this answer is gonna, I'm very interested in what she has to say about this.
And I don't know if that's like a good or a bad thing. Because some people would ask, like, people that I've had these conversations with, like within my family, how can you still have sympathy for them? You know what I'm saying? I guess that's, like I said.
Nigga, you were part of the cause. Like that's how you can have sympathy for those people because you're all entangled in a situation, and for the most part, it seems like you were the cause of the situation, so that's how you should have sympathy for that situation, lady.
In my heart, people fuck up. Some mistakes you truly can't come back from, and you have to face consequences to some of the actions that you do. But prior to that night, this was my sister, my best friend, and he was a friend to us. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, alcohol turned you into a different person.
Yeah.
I know, sober is not who you are. So, yeah, there is a part of me.
Oh, so she's saying she knows when she's sober, that's not who she's not a shooter. So when Kelsey is sober, she's not a shooter. That's what she said. I know when you're sober, you know who you are. So she's basically trying to therapize herself that, yay, when you're sober, you're not a shooter. You don't shoot your friends in the foot and then have the guy you were fighting over trying to stop you. So she's basically therapizing herself. So I understand that part. But sending a nigga to jail for 10 years, that's wild, man. What nasty work.
Still, that it's like, I hope everything works out for her. And, with his situation, it's unfortunate, but hopefully,
It's unfortunate, lady. It's unfortunate. And niggas, like, yo, do you know that nigga has to look at his child like through the bars, like, you know what I mean, through the like, the jail cell, you know what I mean? That's fucked up, Kelsey. That is so fucked up. It's so fucked up that you are out here trying to spin the narrative, start trying to do like your bullshit, like, you know what I mean? It's so fucked up, Kelsey. I'm literally kind of like down now. I ain't gonna even finish watching the video now because I feel like I've done my due diligence enough to kind of prove like your bullshit story and all your shenanigans.
you can overcome that.
And there's no one that has gone through more than you.
Mm-hmm.
And it is the media. It's what they say. And she said this, so this happened. You pled the fifth the whole way, so you have to be a bad person now.
Right.
What is that? How do you feel when you hear that stuff?
You
able to shut it out?
I am now. Of course, in the beginning, it was like it's a hard thing to truly accept what everybody's, I guess their opinions on how I might have did certain things, right? But at the end of the day, I have a son I have to raise. I am a
There you go. There you go. There you go, folks. You know what I mean? She chose, which in hindsight, like okay. I mean, like I said, it's all about family, right? And what she's answering right there is like, they asked her, "Are you guilt? Are you feeling any type of guilt that you sent an innocent black man to jail?" And then her answer was, "I had to do what I had to do because I've got children." So basically, she's saying, the opportunity came up where I had to choose myself and make a certain rapper feel like she was doing like the right thing. You know what I mean? But what she didn't consider in that story she's trying to spin is another black a father who's got a child just missed his days with his own child as well. So while she's enjoying her time with her children, a father is missing some proper time with his son as well, which is very sad. And the lady you're taking up for doesn't even want to have nothing to do with you at the moment. They want the time you like. I feel like this is you. This is why you are coming out doing these interviews, because you are trying to shake Megan Thee Stallion to kind of have like some time with you, because I feel like that people don't fuck with you, and you can see that somewhat of some certain people are fucking with Megan Thee Stallion, and you don't want to be feeling part of the blame, because you know that you helped her out behind the scenes. And I hope people understand what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to say that you know what? Actually, yes, exactly. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say Tory Lanez is innocent, and these two plotted against him. Her and her people from Rec Nation and her people, like, they worked out some shit, like, and they've got some shit going on, and that's exactly what I'm trying to say. Yeah. No, all right. Oh, okay. Oh shit. I thought it was gonna be hard to explain. No, it's not. Straight up. That's exactly how I feel. And I'm not, and these are my real thoughts and real genuine feelings in this very time in the moment.
I'm not a celebrity. I have a life I have to live. I have a family. I have to move forward with my life. And I have to do what's best for Kelsey. There was no protection for Kelsey. It was none of that. I'm out here by myself.
And remember this, she's not, when she says there's no protection for Kelsey, she's not talking to the internet, she's not talking to anyone else, she's talking straight up to Rogue Nation management. That's who she's talking to. So pay attention.
So I'm very accessible, so people can take what they want from that, but I have to protect Kelsey. You know what I'm saying? And I would go stand.
Look, like, it seems like it's dying down, and then boom, there's another story, and then boom, another story. Now you got Whack 100, who is infamous for always putting some storyline about somebody.
Shout out to Whack. I mean, Whack 100 is a content. Whack 100 is a content creator. Like that nigga, like, he's at this point he's not a gangster, and whoever believes otherwise is like fucking retarded. That ninja is like a fucking content creator. The fact that he's running around with Adam 22, you know what? If anything, actually, I'm glad like that Whack 100 is around Adam, because Whack 100 always backstabs someone around his crew. So I'm hoping he's gonna backstab Adam 22. So I hope that will keep going until it doesn't.
What do you have to say about
as a video? Like, I'll be like, motherfucker. I understand that. Of course, it shit like that bothers me. But I also understand that people gotta keep their algorithm going, and they gotta stay in the headlines and shit like that. So, It is what it is. I know the truth. Everybody involved knows the truth, and that's shit. That's just what it is.
Now let's get to the light.
Hey,
The love?
The light.
Oh, the light.
Fortunately for you, throughout this entire process, you're my wifey.
Yeah.
Setting something after everything you've said, I can imagine the wedding.
Headline.
We don't care. We really don't care. Is there anything more interesting which got talked about?
I mean, because this is not an everyday thing. There's a lot of people in relationships, but a lot of people.
All right. All right.
Manager.
All right. We don't care. We don't care. We don't care.
It was hard for me to came.
We don't care.
We
don't care.
I told him.
We don't care. We don't care.
He had to deal with those.
We don't care.
So.
Yeah.
We don't care. We don't care.
And it's.
Ask them, like.
We don't care. We don't care.
Forget.
I'm gonna go ahead and narrative of.
We don't care.
Megan is the back.
Oh shit. Okay. We care. Megan something about Megan.
Narrative of Megan is this and Tori was this. You know what I mean? Like, but it was never about like what you actually had to go through.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, damn, that poor girl. It was more like, well, I can't because they're the names. Everybody wants to talk about them.
And
all right. Okay.
I
Whatever this lady has to say, I'm done now. I'm finished now. Like, I think I've proved my point. I've said my piece. I've done all the shit which I wanted to do. I'm about to upload this video. I'm gonna name it like the worst reaction in history, because this is actually the worst reaction in history. I was tapping and fast forwarding, but I feel like this lady is. And if you pick up on the thing which I was trying to say, you understand the game which I'm trying to tell you. This lady, it seems like she's the shooter, right? And then she chose sides. She shot someone, and then the other team says, "Oh yeah, we can offer you this thing," and the other team is, "We can offer you this money," and you know what I mean. And she, at the end of the day, the last minute, she chose Megan Thee Stallion side because she still wants to be friends with Megan Thee Stallion and all that bullshit, like, and all the recognition. You know what I mean? And I'll tell you this, people, I'm telling you, if I wouldn't be surprised if we see Kelsey and Megan Thee Stallion being friendly towards the end, by the end of the year. If anything, next year these two, you will see them around together. But anyway, I mean, I'm done. Shout out to the Danza project. This was never it's never geared towards you. These reactions are never geared towards you. I fuck with you guys, you know this. Keep going, you're blowing up, your page is amazing. I like literally maybe this will get like 20 views the max. So shout out to you guys. But I'll be posting on my Daily Happenings page, which is on Instagram. Please follow that. I've got Daily Happenings After the Dark on Twitter, and Reddit Joyman 007. Please follow that. Anyway, yeah, without further ado, oh shit. Hey, listen. I am finally glad to get over this. Like, I enjoy doing this because, like I said, I had like this mental block going on with me. This mental block when it comes to recording videos, by the way. But hey, shout out to Kelsey. She rejuvenated me. So without further ado, please like and subscribe. Oh man, I miss doing this.